West Coast. We're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Today, a good one in store here between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Ashton Doolin now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And leading them, the 6th overall pick, entering his 7th season here in the NFL. Out of Duke, Daniel Jones.
Jones has had a tumultuous career. That's with a capital T, by the way, that continues to have some ups and downs. Maybe part of that's playing under the bright lights in the big city of New York. But he's had some tough outings. He's had some brilliant outings. He's had some ups. He's had some downs. But he did take a team to the playoffs, and he's got to use that experience, build off of that confidence to do it again.
Big game downfield. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
And I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about.
Yep.
Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Blake Corum now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. For the Rams offense, getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
Kate, this is one of those situations where a quarterback has just got to say to himself, poised. Be poised. Yeah, your team just gave up a big blow on the other side, and you don't have to get it all back in one play like they just did. You got to go out there with poise to do your job and go lead your team.
Catch me to the right side by Nakua. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. Second down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. That play good for 17 on a first down.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. That's complete. Nakua on the left side. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And on 3rd down, the Colts going with the nickel here. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A gain of 3.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Stafford going to go on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They find 21 yards and get the first down. Oh, baby, what a call to go for it on 4th.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Stafford now off the play fake. He's got the hook up to Atwell. They'll muster a little down to the 30. Brought to the ground by Cameron Bynum. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. Stafford throwing again. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Needing 4 here on 3rd down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. Now Stafford again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard
You know, Kate,
line.
they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's going to work it to the 20. Quitting pay, there to take him down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Adams put in motion right. They take the handoff now. Stafford to the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Stafford's going to throw once more. He finds Adams, complete. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And the Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Williams punches it in for the LA touchdown. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Doolin. Jukes one defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts with their offense out, their second drive coming up. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. Escapes a defender. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
Looks like they're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 24-yard gain on the play. And a Colts first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second down now, 7 to go. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Corum now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Play action now for Stafford. Completes. It's Atwell. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Throw left side, taken in by Adams. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. It's Tulsa Williams headed right. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 45-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They have 2nd and pretty long here. Stafford from the gun. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Stafford. Throwing deep for the end zone. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. The Colts offense set to head out. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Jones. Cut out left. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Blitz coming for Jones. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. We'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd down, Jones to throw. He's got it over the middle. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
A gain of 3 yards.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez on for the punt. And a fair catch made without incidents just inside the 25. Out come the Rams on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Up the gut they go with Williams. Crosses midfield, still going. He takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
1st down throw here for Stafford. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Tarvarius Ward kicks it off. And he takes this one back for the pick 6.
Gosh, I love that play on so many levels, Kate. Making the interception, already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Rams 7.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Completed over the middle. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker with Williams. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
15 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Stafford now off the play fake. That's caught by Williams. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead with Williams. Has a lane inside the 25. And he has it almost to the red zone down at the 21-yard line.
19 yards.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the
Offensive
21-yard
coordinators
line.
tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Right side into the hands of Adams. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Williams. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Stafford. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
That was pretty cool right there. I mean, that is an underrated effort on that play from his target, hustling and bustling his way to make sure he was in the neighborhood of that throw. So the Zebras, well, they couldn't penalize the throwaway.
All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Doolin. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. On the move, headed right. Short pickup to their own 31. They reverse on the tackle.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Now it's Jones off the play action. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Colts looking to add to their advantage. New set of downs for him at the 38. On 1st down, it's Jones to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That one finds Josh Downs. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Short pass brought in. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Again, Jones to the air. Going with a screen to Taylor. By a man, and now he's in the clear. All the way, touchdown, Indy! The Colts grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
24. Rams 10.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Whittington now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. He's got the hook up to Adams. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 43. Completes. It's Atwell. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Now Stafford again. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Stafford throwing again. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Corum now on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Stafford from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And it brings up an LA first down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Another run for Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Putting the tight end in motion. Stafford now on 3rd down. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They take the handoff now, Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Wanted to fit that one into Davante Adams. So that brings up 2nd down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Back to the air we go on 2nd. Stafford throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak with Stafford. They're loaded and ready for that sneak. One thing, they stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
Williams now on 1st and 10. Room to run inside the 20. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
looking to tack on the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
24. Rams 17.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They've certainly had no issue scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts take a 13-point lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14.
31. Rams 17.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Corum now on the return. Spins out of one stop. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Stafford. Catch made the right side by Nakua. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
3rd down.
He has it on the QB sneak. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's good for our Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31.
That may not look like much, but that is a confidence builder for quarterback and offensive line in particular. When you know you can push the pile on 3rd down on a sneak and get a 1st down, you may have to come back to that in a bigger moment in this one later.
A run with Williams. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Sanford. He's got his man again. It's Adams. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go to you. Come to me, it's me.
This is Williams. This is very close, but it looks like he's going to be marked. Yep, marked shy of that first down at the 30.
At the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. He tries to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stuck him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Rams first down.
Everybody understood the assignment right there. For one guy, the quarterback, get the snap and make the marker. For the other 10, drive like mad, push like crazy, and create that space for the first.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Stafford connects on the crosser. And they have this run to the red zone now at the 15. He picks up 15 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
First down. 1st and 10.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
My man. Lucky.
First down from the red zone. And he finds him in the end zone for an LA touchdown. The Rams shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a designed read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Rams 24.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Play fake, Jones. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. They get 27 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Kate, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Trying again, following the sack. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They just get the play off. He has the first over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Taylor from the pistol. He finds space into the red zone. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas. And you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. Taylor again. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job on first down. More to come.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal. Here's Jones to throw. With a screen to Taylor. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up fourth and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one, just not the third down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Here's Spencer Schrader. A lot riding on this field goal try. He's hit once already. This is a short one, inside of 30 yards. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Corum now on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Motioning the tight end now. From the 32. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move their chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To throw, Stafford. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll run. This is Williams. Still going past the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 35-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw here for Stafford. Dumped off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Stafford from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
A handoff to Williams. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 20-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Stafford now. That one complete to Higbee. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
A gain of 9.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Gonna keep this one and go. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's gonna set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the first down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
2nd and goal.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Another try following the sack. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Kyron Williams the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Rams 31.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
1st and 10.
The Colts have running back Jonathan Taylor headed out with the rest of the offense. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Jones. He's going to tuck it and run. And Jones slides down with enough to move those chains. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
1st down.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They go again with Taylor. And he takes it down to the 33. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning.
1st down, Colts.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Straight ahead with Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Colts holding on to a field goal lead. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Taylor now up the middle. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that it gets a good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. He'll look to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And it is a first down for the Colts, and they can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game.
11 on the play. And the Colts first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
The Colts in a victory formation as they kneel it down.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Colts pick up the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Colts are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.